One male body type that biologically drives women wild. For years, men have been sold a lie. What if I told you that most of what you've been taught about the ideal male body is wrong? You've seen the two extremes everywhere. The massive bodybuilder who looks like he's about to burst, and the super skinny model who looks like he'll lose a fight with a strong breeze. You're told that to be attractive, you have to be one of these. But what if the female brain isn't wired to find either one of those the most attractive? Science shows there are specific, timeless traits that are perceived as biologically irresistible. In this video, we're going to break down the exact male body type that consistently tops the charts in attractiveness studies. You're going to learn the specific shape that signals strength, the optimal body fat level for peak attraction, and the exact type of musculature that women are biologically wired to notice. And make sure to stick around to the very end because I'm going to share a surprising secret about how relationship goals completely change which body type is seen as most desirable. Point 1. The V taper and attractive proportions. First things first, it's all about the silhouette. The single most important feature is the V taper. This is that classic shape of broad shoulders and a solid chest that tapers down to a narrower waist. Why is this so crucial? Because a V taper is one of the most honest, visible signs of your hormonal health and physical strength. A wide shoulder frame is a direct result of healthy testosterone levels during your development. Research has even pinpointed a golden ratio for a shoulder circumference that is roughly 1.6 times that of your waist. Men who have these proportions are consistently rated as highly attractive. This V taper is created by not just wide shoulders, but by a well-developed back and chest muscles, which create a low waist to chest ratio. Eye tracking studies confirm that when women look at men's body, their gaze is drawn to the upper chest and shoulders first. This shape automatically advertises upper body strength, the very thing our ancestors need to hunt, build, and protect. Point 2. The sweet spot of body fat. The second component is your body fat percentage, and this is where so many guys get it wrong. The goal is not to be shredded to the bone with every single muscle fiber showing. While that might look impressive under gym lighting, it's not what is most often rated as peak attractive. Cross-cultural research has found that the highest level of male attractiveness was often achieved at a body fat percentage of around 10 to 15%. This is the sweet spot. Within this range, your body looks fit, healthy, and athletic, but not obsessive. In fact, when body fat levels drop into the very low single digits, attractiveness ratings can actually go down. This may be because an overly ripped physique can subconsciously signal malnutrition or self-obsession traits that are seen as negatives in a long-term partner. In fact, some surveys show a preference for a body with a flat stomach over visible chiseled six-pack abs. This flat stomach look corresponds perfectly to that healthy 10 to 15% body fat range. While your abs should be visible, it doesn't mean that they have to be the absolute most shredded thing on your body. It signals that you're healthy and disciplined, but your entire life doesn't revolve around the diet. Point the key muscles for peak attraction. The final piece is knowing which muscles to focus on to build that strong, capable body women are wired to find attractive. It's not about ornamental show muscles. It's about building a body that looks powerful. In order to build that V shape, the most important muscles are in your upper body. A wide, well-developed back and broad shoulders are what create that V taper. A strong chest then fills out that frame, contributing to the appearance of overall strength. Finally, visible abs are the ultimate signal that you're at 10 to 15% body fat, which is the sweet spot, indicating discipline and health. But don't stop there. There's still two muscle groups that most people completely neglect: the neck and the forearms. A strong, thick neck signals dominance and fighting ability, while developed forearms suggest a powerful grip and the capacity to protect. The last thing you want to do is look like a lollipop or have a grip of a loose turtleneck. Ultimately, it's the combination of these muscles that create a naturally athletic body, which very often completely beats the brawny bodybuilder look in attractiveness studies. It's a body that says, I am healthy, strong, and capable. Alright, we've covered the V-taper, the body fat sweet spot, and functional muscle. If you're finding this useful, but you're tired of guessing how to build the body that you actually want, if you want a proven step-by-step roadmap, then I want to invite you to my private coaching program. This is where we stop theorizing and start building. I work with you one-on-one to create the exact training and nutrition plan to sculpt your most attractive, healthy body. To learn more, click the first link in the description or the pinned comment below. We will be approaching an increase in price, so make sure that you jump in as soon as you can. I work with every client personally to guarantee their success. So if you're serious, check it out. Point 4, the why. It's a biological advertisement. Understanding the what is one thing, but knowing the why is what makes it all click. Why is this specific combination of a V-taper, healthy body fat, and functional muscle so widely found to be attractive? The answer is buried deep in our evolutionary past. Your body is a biological advertisement for two critical things: good genes and your ability to protect. The V-shaped physique is a billboard for your genetics and hormonal health. Broad shoulders and a strong chest are linked to high testosterone, which is essential for muscle, but is also tied to a robust immune system. Likewise, a body fat percentage in that 10 to 15% sweet spot signals an efficient metabolism. Combined, this look was a hard-to-fake signal that told a potential partner you are healthy, well-fed, and that her children might inherit that. This makes you look more physically dominant and better able to protect your loved ones. The upper body strength was essential for our ancestors for defense against rivals and predators. When a woman sees a man with strong arms and broad shoulders, a primitive part of her brain can register safety and security. Point 5, the secret, the long-term partner factor. Now for the secret I promised you. The context of the relationship matters. Studies suggest that while physical dominance is attractive across the board, the preference for extreme muscularity can be higher when women are considered short-term relationships. For a brief affair, the signals of pure physical dominance and high testosterone can be very appealing. I'm not suggesting that you look like an ogre or you look like a strong man. However, for a long-term partner, preferences often shift away from that extreme. The athletic, muscular look becomes more appealing because it still signals health and the ability to protect, but with fewer of the associated negative perceptions, like potential aggression or narcissism. While its appeal to some may signal that a man is a stable provider, more willing to invest his resources in his family than in maintaining a perfect physique 24/7. So what's the final takeaway? The male body type that science shows is widely attractive isn't some unattainable comic book character. It is a body of a healthy, capable, and balanced man. It's defined by proportions, the V-taper. It's defined by health, a lean body fat percentage between 10 to 15%. And it's defined by capability, functional muscle that makes a man look strong and competent. Look, understanding the science is the first step. The next step is taking action. If you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start building the body we've discussed today, a body that signals health and confidence, then my private coaching program is for you. I've helped countless men transform not just their physique, but their entire outlook. If you want that for yourself, click the first link in the description or in the pinned comment below. Let's build your best self together. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to watch this one next. I'll see you in the next one.